Today, guys, we're going to be doing superhero bungee jumping. We talked about it before spring break, and hopefully you're excited about it. So your homework is to finish the superhero reflection questions, which are the last page of the packet that I just gave you. Okay. And the objective, the reason we're doing this today, is to be able to find a pattern and use that pattern, and then write an equation from that pattern to make a prediction. So, I first wanted to start by showing you what bungee jumping is, in case you don't know. And hopefully YouTube will go here for us. And they want to go bungee jumping now. Oh, okay. Yes, so I think it looks scary. I don't know. But, oh, here, let's turn this sound off here. Okay. So, what we're going to be doing today is you'll be taking your superhero. You can choose from Captain America or, who's this guy? Iron Man? Thor. Oh yeah, this one's Iron Man, right? Yeah. So we have lots of variety of superheroes you can choose from. Okay. You'll be securing a rubber band to their feet, just to, the first one, just kind of to make sure we have his feet attached. That won't count in our calculations. Okay. Then you're going to take another rubber band and kind of put it through the first one. So it's kind of like this, and then put this side in one of the sides through the other side to make kind of a slip knot. If you need help, I can help you with that part. Okay, and then you'll be finding the meter sticks throughout the room wherever you want to go. Okay, and kind of starting. So you noticed, here at the beginning, they're starting the rubber band. You'll want to hold up here at the top. The guy will start standing, and you'll want to see how far down he goes. If someone has their phone and wants to do like a slow-mo video, so you can see exactly where he goes. Because we want to measure not where he's dangling, but notice when he dropped, he kind of went down, about here, and then went up. So you want to see where is the lowest place he goes, okay? So you're going to do that 3 times with one rubber band, and put that on your sheet. So look on the sheet that I gave you on the second page. There's a little data table there. And I'll show you. Okay. with one rubber band, trial 1, trial 2, trial 3, and then you'll find the average by adding the 3 together and then dividing by 3 will give you the average, okay? And then you're going to do the same thing with 2 rubber bands. Get a second rubber band. Okay. Ooh, okay. And you'll do the same thing. 3 trials. Ooh, it'll hit the wall, that's okay, you know, for our measuring purposes. Okay, 3 trials, the average, okay, and so on. But when you are bungee jumping, what do you want to make sure? So if you were bungee jumping like that video we just saw, you would want to make sure that the rope was not too long, right? Or you would hit your head and die. So you definitely want to make sure the rope is not too long. What would happen if the rope was too short?
No fun.
Yeah, just not as fun, okay? But this is one you definitely want to underestimate a little bit than overestimate, okay? Some of those, they were doing it above water, but our superheroes are not going to be doing it above water. They're going to be doing it with a hard ground below. So we definitely don't want the rope to be too long, okay? Then you're going to take all of your trials, your predictions, and graph those down here on the graph. When you get to that point, I'll kind of stop you and we'll explain the graph a little bit more and make sure we have the right independent variable and dependent variable and we're making nice graphs, okay? Then you need to make an equation. So that's the main point. So think of it as when you're doing this, you're going to come up with an equation and then you're going to use that equation to figure out how many rubber bands do you need for 853 centimeters. Can you visualize 853 centimeters? I can't really, it's kind of hard. So what could we maybe do to that 853 centimeters? So that we can kind of like visualize how big that is.
I can turn to 8.5 meters.
Yeah, I would say, 8.53 meters, which, yeah, is about 8.5 meters. Ooh, that's a little easier to visualize, right? So a meter stick, okay? So about 8.5 of these. Are we going to be able to do that experiment in this classroom?
No.
No, because our ceiling's only about 3 meters high, okay? So we'll be going to the PAC where Mr. Sadek has measured for us. There's a space in the PAC that is 853 centimeters, okay? And we'll be dropping your superheroes from that location to see if your prediction is correct. And so the group that comes closest to the ground without hitting the ground will be the winners, okay? So that's the goal. You want to come as close to the ground as possible so it's thrilling for this superhero, but you definitely don't want him to hit his head, right?
Is there a prize?
The prize of satisfaction of winning.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely nothing.
No, the satisfaction of winning. Okay. Good. I'll be stopping you and explaining more as we go, but are there questions just to get started on the trials? Okay, so you'll be working in groups of 3-ish. If you need to have 2 or 4, that's fine. But try to get about a group of 3. Choose whoever you'd like, and then go ahead and come grab your superhero and some rubber bands. Ready, set, go.
You know why it's slow?
55.
Okay, and then are you guys recording on your data tables?
Yes. 55.
How to? It's not like I recorded this. Yo, can I record it this time?
You want to do it this time? Nope.
What do you think?
Oh, musically.
Dude.
You use music.
After your
Practice for that.
Okay, go ahead, do your third trial.
And then on something. Rubber band. Like on top of the rope. On top of the
56.
rope.
56. 56.
57.
Everyone go over.
Why would they
He had to be
What?
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think.
182.5. What?
We add this and then we're like,
Remember, because if your numbers are 62, 55, 65, your average has to be somewhere around 60. Yeah. 60, that makes sense, right? If you get like 100 and something, it's because maybe you just divided the last number.
No, I didn't divide it yet.
Oh, or you forgot to divide it all together. Yep. Yeah, so the average should always be close to what the numbers are. Yeah. Okay, good job, girls. Now you can do 2 rubber bands.
do it here. Here's better.
Okay, fine.
Fighting about the camera. Okay.
Okay, you guys are on to 3 rubber bands now? Whoa.
No, stop. Rubber band 1.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go over. Go.
Three, 2,